Yo, yo, yo.
Hello, people.
We are live in the building. What's going on, family?
We are back again for Are We Watching This?
Yes, we are.
We are reviewing Love is Blind, Season 2, Episode 5 and 6. If we can keep it to just those two.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
It may be all of them.
Yeah.
If it is all of them, I will try and separate it out just in case it gets long.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought before we went online, because there's also like a big piece of news with our SPLEEN friend that came public, and we didn't talk about that on the last one, did we?
No, it came out afterwards.
So shall we start with that?
Okay.
I don't know too much about it, so I don't know if you know more than what I know.
Have we not spoken about it?
Or did we? Family, did we speak about SPLEEN being a baby daddy?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we spoke about it. I was just thinking, no, we spoke about it.
Right, let's see who is in the building first of all. Our good cousin Dwayne Banks is in the building. Miss Casey Ross is in the building. Cynthia J is in the building. She said, waiting. Sorry. We apologize. We're sorry. Who else? Cher is in the building. Who else we got? Piper RR97 is in the building. KW is in the building. The Honorable Sonia Barley is in the building.
Is in the house.
Sora Bennett is in the house. Our dearest Uncle Will Smith is in the building. What's going on, Uncle Will Smith? Who else we got? Abu? Is that Abu? Abu is in the building.
Hello.
And Abu's comment is simply, Javen is full of crap. We'll get onto that. Because I'm okay. Sonia Barley says Javen is allowed to change his mind or not. If we know one thing, we know that Sonia will back it for Javen. We know that.
Yeah.
Lil Rock is in the building. Who else is here? Cynthia J. I think we said Cynthia J. And we've got Ajwa 6146. He says, Hey, what's going on, Ajwa? Well, so episodes 5, 6, 7, 8, but
we're gonna try and keep it to 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
I don't know how successful we're gonna be because we've watched all of them. But yes, we will try. All right, where are we beginning? Right. Episode 5.
Episode 5. Shall we just do a couple again? I think that's the kind of easiest way.
Yeah, and take them through their journeys. Who are we starting off with?
Let's start off Letitia and Javen.
No.
Okay, we won't start with them.
We'll start with the drive.
Do you know what? The reason why I wanted to, we'll come back to them. It was only a very small thing, yeah. So at the very beginning of the episode, they're in bed and they're like laughing with it. You know when they do their phone cameras,
selfies,
and it's like, did you sleep good? And it was like, yeah, slept very good. And then it's that laugh.
Yeah.
It's that laugh. And all I just thought of was like, nah, it's too much. It's too much. I'm just like, these guys have gone too fast, too quickly, and it's going to crash and burn. Like, I don't know. I didn't like it. But anyway, that was that. But let's start with Kieran and Megan, because we kind of see the back end of their holidays and they're now kind of transitioning into the apartments. This year they're in Manchester. The apartments are actually looking boom.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
They got lovely apartments.
The thing is,
really,
I love Manchester anyway, but one thing that Manchester does right is a self-contained apartment.
Yeah.
An apartment,
It's a destination place. All right, so Kieran and Megan.
Yes.
From the ends of them being on the holiday, on their honeymoon, we see that Kieran is ready to say the L-bomb.
He's in.
And Megan still isn't quite there yet. These two I go back and forth on.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like, they're gonna make it, but there's something with Megan where I'm still like, I don't know why she isn't seeing Kieran as a catch. But maybe it's all of her traumas and she can't believe she's managed to bag a Kieran. So she's like holding back for when she's waiting for him to be like, I'm not really on you.
Yeah.
So she's she's
I get that.
further along than flipping Sophie was, but in a similar way, I feel like she still has her traumas.
See,
this
is why it's going to be hard to do these things. Because the moment you said Sophie, the way I wanted to say so many things about Sophie, but all right, cool. Let me just settle. Yeah, go on.
Sonia said, "I don't like Megan and her 7 head."
Sonia, play nicely.
Oh, interesting. KW says Megan is a snake.
Oh, why?
The thing is, I like Megan overall. I actually do like her. I'm still like, I don't know if these two are gonna make it. But then sometimes I think they are really a good, solid couple in there as well.
My take on them is if they make it to the altar and somebody says no, I think it's going to be a mutually agreeable thing where they knew already, or they might not make it to the altar where they're actually just like, we are so in this that we don't want to spoil it by just getting married for the sake of this program.
Like, let's
actually play out our relationship. And I can understand that. To me, that sounds
they could have that ending. Actually, they could. I don't know. I mean, Kieran is presenting like he is really in this.
Oh, he's smitten.
And once they get into the flat zone, it's like the living together. They seem to really flow well. Like so I like them as a couple. There's just something about her, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't
know. So as you said, like, so Kieran is like 10 toes in. I love you, this, that, and the other. And Megan, like, her past traumas are preventing her from giving the L word back. So she talks a lot about kind of what she's seen with her mum and what her mum's been through with other men. And so this kind of makes her apprehensive. But it's what I do find it endearing in the way that Kieran was pretty much unfazed by that. So he's like, I love you. And I know that you can't say the words yet. Because even though she was like, she can't say the words yet, she was almost saying, I love you. This is how I interpret it anyway. I love you. It's just that I can't say the words. Like everything, all of my actions and how I feel represents love, but me saying it. And I just felt like, I know if it was me, I would have taken that a little bit more personally. I would have taken it, but I like that in Kieran, where he's just like, I guess it's the ultimate thing of meeting somebody where they are.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I love you enough to just meet you where you are, and if you're not ready to say those words, I will wait for you to say those words.
I do like Kieran. I do like him. I do think he displays an emotional maturity and a calmness that I am like, he will make somebody a really good husband. I just don't know if it's Megan yet. I don't know if she feels worthy of him yet. But let's see how. Do you want to know
Sonia Bardha's take on that?
Go on, or Sonia.
Kieran is desperate for love and marriage. You agree, innit? You agree.
I think he really wants to settle down, but I don't think that is a bad thing at all. Really, like so. Even if he is, and she isn't the right one, to know that actually this is what I seek. I am seeking companionship.
And then also he said it when Sophie got the hump about the present, where he was like, I'm committed to this experiment. So I can totally understand it that, you know, obviously Kieran's come out the back of like a 7-year-long relationship. You get to that point in your life where you're like, I know I want to settle down. I'm committed to this thing. So yeah, you're going to go all in, which is what he's doing, sort of thing. So, you know, I get it. And yes, Will Smith says, for Evan's sake, is a certified lover boy on the low. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not Demola levels, like definitely not that. But yeah, I like love. What's wrong with that? I can admit that. Sonia is like, it's not Megan. If not Megan, then who? Because I think they actually go well together.
They do, and they seem to have fun. They have jokes together. We saw them doing their little dancing stuff. Like he seems to be into her, and she does seem to be into him as well. Like they're getting there. They got a nice apartment.
And then they also they took a trip down to London and they met all of his friends. I was unsure So when they asked her, "What do you do for a living?" and she was like, she was a dancer.
Mm.
I saw judgment in that. I don't know if anybody else got that.
I felt that. I felt that.
Mhm.
I felt like his brethren wanted her to say more. Like, I'm a dancer at stroke something else. Like it just they were just silent, like, and like there needed to be something else to it. And it's like, she's a dancer, she's a dancer. It's an occupation. Yeah. I don't know what they were after. But I did feel like they were a bit like, oh, is that it?
See, there's a comment from KW which is could derail us. So she's like, I lost all respect for Megan when she ran off crying when she was the one shouting at Javen. I believe him when he called her a liar.
Oh, absolutely not. But we will come to it.
Well, no, but that's not today though, is it? That's 7 and 8.
Oh, was it? Was that
Yeah,
part?
that's what I'm saying.
So you got to wait until tomorrow. We will come to
it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dwayne says geeky with a real job. Who? Kieran?
Yeah.
Kieran,
and his friends...
Kieran's a millionaire.
I would think so.
No, he's a millionaire. He was on the Forbes list.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's a millionaire.
I mean, even like the brethrens, I was thinking I felt like they look like geeks, and they are probably in the same tech space.
Yeah.
So somebody saying I'm a dancer and not following with, and I own a dance company or something like that. It was just a bit like, oh, a dancer. It's like last season when Maria said she's a makeup artist, and Tom was a bit like, oh. Like, how much you earned it.
I remember that.
Like,
I remember that.
It's just one of those. So
Will Smith said Kieran suits the air hostess. Are you all right? Are you okay? Like, I want to know, are you okay? I don't know what show you are watching.
Not Ashley.
Bro, where are you going with that? Like,
you're so out of order. That Kieran, if he's watching this, is spitting at the TV.
Yeah, no, that's wild. Sonia Barley says Megan has an overbearing spirit. I don't see that.
No, I don't see it.
I don't see that. I don't see that at all.
What are you guys seeing with Megan? Because I would have said Ashley has an overbearing spirit.
Yes, but... and she, I don't think about Ashley, the way she's really tried to put herself as mummy of the group, trying to be agony aunt of the group. It's all a bit much.
I cannot stand
Emma O says, wow, guys, what's going on with the spoilers in it? Emma, I'm not gonna lie, this might not be the place for you today. Like, because I don't think you're gonna be able to stop the spoilers in the chat.
Emma, did you stop at 6? Have you only watched episode 6 or something?
This it might be a techie one for you still, because I think even naturally, as we cover 5 and 6, as we have already done, there are gonna be throwbacks, the call forwards rather, to 7 and 8. Like, it's inevitable. But we will try. Who else is saying what? Yes, Dwayne, Kieran has a good job, and I do like geeks. Megan is a dancer, so different worlds. Yeah. Ava J says the brethren them were definitely judging. And she peeped it too. Yeah, I think she. Yeah. Again, Cher says Emma, it's hard to separate all of the episodes, just bleed into each other. They kind of do,
and they do as well. They run them like that, so it is a bit hard to.
Sora says, I think Megan is not there for his geeky side. I don't think she loves it, but I don't think she hates it by any.
Unless there is a part that I have missed, I have not seen her not really get on. Like, they're getting on. Actually, like, they seem quite solid. And I don't seem to really have any obstacles as well.
Somebody said Kira's friends look like they just finished being breastfed.
Who you're saying?
All right. So that's Kieran and Sophie. What was
Kieran
and Megan? Sorry. I think the only other thing of note for me was when Kieran was having that conversation with his best friend when they were at the pub, and that again just kind of, for me, was like, these might not.
What was he saying?
So the guy was basically, his friend overall was like, you're my mate, I love you, I'm gonna back you, I don't think you should get married. If you want to do it, I'll back you. But the marriage thing is wild to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like Kieran could also come to that thing, as I was saying earlier on, where it's just like, actually, we are really, really good. Do we need to get married now for the sake of the show?
Yeah.
Like, if it's not, so.
And they could mutually, it's as you said, they could mutually get to the thing of, we'll just say no, and we are going to carry on seeing each other, dating. Well, you're both in London anyway, so you could carry this on. Unless one of them is like, look, we are so there, we could get married in a year. Let's just do it. We don't pay for it.
That's
but he is a millionaire. But some millionaires are stingy as hell. So he may actually be like,
Sonia,
this cuts it out.
Sonia, who hurt you, man? Who hurt you? She said Megan would fight tooth and nail for his money if they separated. Are you?
But why not?
Oh.
What?
No, that is diabolical.
Why not? Why should, if they last 5 years, why should she not get some money?
Because you had no part in making it.
In the 5 years, you kept him happy.
No.
Why should she not?
No, I am disgusted by your take on this, Mrs. Evans. I am disgusted. Somebody said earlier on about why can't Kieran find a girl in real life? And I think that's the reason why Kieran can't find a girl in real life, because you're going to be way more cautious, because what you do and how much money you make is going to come up way earlier in the conversation. And now you're like wondering what this woman is really after. Sort of thing. Whereas you take this route and it's like, even if you saying in the pod, I'm into gaming and I've got a company, you're not going to think millionaire.
I mean, he could be anything. He literally could be in his bedroom talking about, especially with Love is Blind. Like, he could be Patrick.
Yeah.
You never know what the person really is when they're just talking to you. I understand why he would go through this way, to just discern, do I like them? Do they like me? Did we have a rapport? Are they just fitting into my life and pleasing me because they want me to? I think all of that, it kind of makes sense. If it works for them in the same way with Benaya and Nicole, they may.
Benaya was the real G.
Yeah, he was. He said, "I'm homeless."
Benaya was the real G.
On it.
It's just like, that's how you do it. Like, that is how you do it.
She had no clues to how wealthy his family is. Like,
Cynthia J said Kieran's apartment was so underwhelming for the amount of money he has, and that's how you do it.
That's why I'm saying he could be one of those frugal millionaires.
That's how you got.
No one's gonna know unless you know, but also they don't spend their money either. So who knows? These two may make it.
Sonia, where are you going with these wild takes? Megan wants a bad boy like Javen.
Absolutely not.
Like, and also,
are you watching the same show?
Yeah, and also, I don't even know if you can really call Javen a bad boy.
I don't think he is.
Like, I don't know. Like, are there some things that he's done that are slightly questionable? Absolutely, yeah. You know what I mean. But to paint him as like a bad boy. Like, I don't even think we can, like, you see earlier on in the first set of 4, we were like put him in the John status.
Yeah, no.
I don't even think you can do that.
I just feel like he's just quite immature. I don't think he is bad boy kind of territory, but I don't think he is remotely Megan's type in any way, shape. I haven't got a hint from Megan that Dijon tickles her fancy.
Javen.
It's
racist.
Why? Just because I know 2 Javons.
Why do you think he's
immature?
Because
he just flirts with everybody, and I just don't think he even likes them. I think it's just like girl flirt, like just
So I just felt, and again we're bleeding into other episodes, but I felt that was just more. I think from early he realized like there is no click here, and so now you're just kind of all right. You probably shouldn't do it in the way that he did it because you're still with this woman, but like your instinct is to be like, let me just feel out these, because obviously you were talking to these people, even though we didn't see it, you were talking to these people, and so now you're seeing them here. This is your opportunity to be like, okay, did I make a mistake? And then also you still got all of this stuff with her and Damola going on in the background. So you're just kind of like,
oh, absolutely not. That is ridiculous. That makes zero sense. He proposed. You're supposed to follow through. He was just playing about.
no.
And I blame Katisha. And let's stick on where we are.
All right. Let's move on. Cal and Sorova. So obviously the main bone of contention with this couple is Cal's previous predilection to blonde white women. And so this conversation is still playing out. And we see a scene where he's explaining to her, you know, growing up in Wigan, all he was surrounded by was white girls. So we're just kind of giving context to his past time. I don't think you could say anything to that.
Yeah.
You know, like if that's what's around you, like what is he supposed to do? Like every time you want to chat to a girl, you got to like, I don't know, go Manchester or Birmingham or London to a city centre just to make.
I feel like it just makes sense for even his mum and gran. It's like
you're essentially growing up in a white household.
Yes.
So I don't think anybody can have any other expectations of him.
I wouldn't for a guy from Wigan.
And I actually think Cal, at this point in the process, is probably one of the most mature people in the process.
Yes, and I believe him.
Yeah.
To a degree.
There's something about the way he speaks where it's quite stilted and like a robot, where sometimes it makes me question him a little bit. But overall, I'm like, so this is, and we said it on the last episode where everybody was losing their mind about this whole preference thing. And I'm him saying that she wasn't his usual type. And I'm like, I don't even understand what was that? Oh, this thing again. I don't even understand why people are like, this is an issue. Because it's like,
it is an issue.
It's not an issue.
It's just going to pique her insecurity.
Yes, it's an issue because of her insecurities. But it's not an issue unless you think that this person, Cal, is unable to control his urges. And every time he sees a white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, he's going to try and move to her, which he hasn't shown any of that. Which
you wouldn't know that because you don't have the course of time. So everything is condensed. You want all of the actions to be dun, but that can turn into something.
But then on the flip side, then he could also be like, I am your type, Asian boy rather.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do I know that whenever you see Indian boys, you're not going to move to Indian boys?
But that would be preferable because at least I am your type.
No, it's not preferable because what's preferable is that you stay with the person that you're with. Oh, it's preferable because
your argument is to say I'm a heterosexual, so every guy I'm gonna fancy. It's not the
That's
same.
not what I'm saying. No,
it's a false.
That is no.
It is not the same. What you're saying doesn't make sense.
No, clearly it makes sense.
How?
So she's upset about him having a type, right? Correct. Yes.
Yes, that is.
And so she feels like I'm not your type, innit?
Yeah.
And so therefore, when you see your type, you're gonna want to move to your type. Because that's what you like, yes?
Yeah.
Now, what's her type?
Him.
No. He is Pakistani and white. Her type is Indian. So we're talking culturally.
No, she said you are my type. Aesthetically, you are my type.
All right, yes. Okay. But when we break it down culturally, if another Indian boy comes along, all right, if we get an Indian boy that looks like Cal, yeah? What are you laughing for? If we get an Indian... No, listen. If we get an Indian boy that looks like Cal, got his blue eyes as well, yeah? But culturally, your mum's happy, your sister's happy, you've got things in common, yeah? Like, actually with the culture, with your heritage, who's she moving to?
Should be married to Cal.
You can't even answer because you know I'm right.
Okay, all right.
You know I'm right. So yeah.
Read out some comments.
The people are saying. Will Smith says, Wigan have plenty of Asian girls. Cal is the immature one. See his answers when Mama Sorova asked him what he liked about. He was under pressure, Will. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was not his finest moment. Like, that was hella awkward, but he brought it back. But yeah, like that. That was awkward. That was awkward. Emma O says, I will catch up and be a part of the replay, guy. Emma's out. She's like, nah, it's too much. Too many spoilers. Too many spoilers. KW says, Cal has too much to say about Katisha. It's weird, and he doesn't fancy his wife. That's a problem. I disagree about. I do believe he fancies his wife, but yeah, I wish he would chill out on the Katisha stuff. Like, all right, I mean, I've got some things to say about Katisha, but Javen is a grown man. Demolo is a grown man. You already said your thing on the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Brother.
No,
it's enough.
It's a little.
It's enough. It's enough.
It's a little. Why does it bother you?
Yeah, it's too much. Like, just for me, like, especially as men, that's a little bit too chatty patty now. Like, just leave it. You said your piece. Just leave it. Ava J said he should have kept it to himself. The fact that he told her that is a red flag. Yeah, no, Ava J, I agree. He should keep secrets from his future wife, and he shouldn't be honest with her. I absolutely agree with that. That's what we're saying. No? Who else? Sorova Bennett. No, it's an issue because he didn't understand the dynamics with a South Asian girl and her family. Of course he doesn't. He's effectively grown up in a white household. Why are we expecting him to
now when he's talking with the parents?
Yeah. Why are we expecting that? Why are we expecting?
Is that in episode 6?
Oh, shame we've jumped.
Is that 7?
I think that was 7. Cal Sorova. Yeah, no, that came. The thing came later, but I was reading one of the comments. So anyway, I will continue. El Cid says she could not pick anything other than an Indian boy. Well, she didn't pick an Indian boy. She picked a Pakistani boy.
No, as in her previous relationship.
Oh, okay, cool.
She was trying to please the family.
Cal's brother exposed him. He's low-key a man whore. The Evans have been fooled. Oh, Will. I was coming to the brother. Like, so this is also my other kind of marker with Cal. Like, so generally I like the guy, but obviously the Katisha stuff already I've said that was a thing. But when his brother spoke, and like, especially like with siblings and whatnot,
siblings will do that shit, boy.
They will. I was like, this is honest.
Yeah.
This is hella honest.
Yeah. And I wonder if he's the one that was the drug addict.
I feel like he was. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I feel like he was.
I wonder.
But yeah, so that was like, actually everything he said, I can see a scenario playing out like that, because I'm sure when we was looking through the profiles, we saw my man in the Lambo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, like, that's a very fixed mindset in terms of like, I'm very goal orientated. I'm gonna hustle. I got the drive, and I think it would be very easy, especially if you're like, she's not living near you or whatnot have you. It's very easy to come out of this bubble, go back into the real world. I got the gym, I got this, I got that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then you're not putting in the work.
Your real life vices come along. I think, and the sibling will be able to be like, okay, so at this moment in time, this is new, shiny experience for you. But the real you, when it comes down to it, you've never been able to make time for a woman. Why do you think you could make time for a wife? And a sibling would be able to spot that. Like, what the hell? Come on. Like, so I was listening to the brother, like, rah, he's being really honest. And it didn't feel like sometimes siblings come across
jealous.
Yeah. Just a bit of an arsehole.
Although
he didn't
Sorova's sister
like
did.
That, like an arsehole.
So Sorova's sister came across a little bit smarmy, but she didn't say a lot, but that's like a first impression thing.
But his brother, I thought, was just, it was more, I know my brother's character.
Yeah.
And if he goes through with this, it will be finished within a year because he has no patience for women. And he's kind of shown that, actually. His lifestyle shows that. So then he would have to, I don't know if Sorova has shown anything where I'm like, they're going to work if he has that character. I don't know. I mean, he says he hasn't got bored of her, but she's literally been around you for like 6 weeks. It's not even 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's not that long to be like, well, usually I'd be bored by now. It's like, what's up with you then?
Yeah, because that's a
bit
true.
wild.
That is true. That is true.
I don't know. But he may think about it and be like, can I actually do this? I don't know. She seems hell-bent on, I'm marrying you.
Yeah. But he does as well.
Is how he's presenting, but sometimes they do that shit and then they get there and then all of a sudden they have a whole list of oh, so there was this time when this happened, and
but also she is actually a candidate to do that as well. But her thing will be like, at the end of the day, you know, mummy wasn't really happy. And so, do you know what I mean? So she's a candidate too. Cher says, I'm sure Sorova said that she wanted basically a Western Indian person. I forget her words. And I imagine that is exactly what she wants. Lizzie Beth said, Sorova said she likes a Zac Efron type man. Essentially, she likes white-looking Asian men. So Cal is her type. KW said, Nee, if you knew Nana's type was white, blue-eyed, and ginger, would you have moved to her?
That's so random.
I'm just trying to put the mix together in my head. Yes, I would, because if I'm being completely honest, me moving to her, a part of that's going to be driven by my ego, because my ego is going to be like, I'm so good, my offer is so great, yeah, that actually her type isn't going to matter, because once I start speaking to her, she's going to be like, let me just bring down the walls.
I actually don't even think it works that way around.
How you mean?
To be fair, because women aren't out there going to get a man, so a man is going to come along to you. So it's a different pursuit in where the insecurities are gonna lie. But I don't know if these two are gonna make it. I don't think there is a couple that I'm sure are saying yes. I don't think that there is one.
The funny thing is, but at the end of the last 4 episodes, I would have said that Billy and Ashley, Jed and Bardha, I would have said that they were a shoe-in.
Yeah.
Now, even Jed and Bardha, I'm like, I don't know.
They could also do going well. Let's just carry on. But if anybody, I would say they're probably going to get married, it's Jed and Bardha. But Cal and Sorova is moving in a different direction. I thought it was going to be the Pakistani Indian thing, but it was going to be culture. But I think it's more Cal. Is he actually the type to really get married and stay married? Even if they do get married, they may be done in 3 months.
BS says, I'm sure Wigan has an Asian community. Cal is copping out by saying that.
I mean, depending on where he lives. But I just thought, I didn't think his mum was going to be so English, because he does have a little bit of colour to him as well. Like, so I just thought she was probably going to be a little bit darker. And then the mum and nan, it's like, oh, okay, that's...
you're white.
Yeah,
you're white. Like,
you may have been the only kind of brown cousins.
But I'm sure in the pods as well, he said that he's not really that in touch with his dad's side of the family.
But is it that his dad lives in Dubai? Is he the one that's got a dad in Dubai?
I can't remember where he said the dad was, but I'm pretty sure I remember him saying that he's not
that
close to that side of the family.
I thought his dad weren't around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sonia Barley says Sorova also said she was tired of Indian boys and was looking at very weird. This is a very weird couple. Cynthia says Cal could have worded it in a more emotionally intelligent way, especially knowing she looks the complete opposite. So again, I think that's just the way Cal speaks. Like we said earlier on about him just kind of having this kind of robotic pattern to his voice sort of thing. Leo Rock says, I find all of this group weird this season.
Yeah. Really? They are an odd pickled bunch, but sometimes it can be a bit like that.
I don't see it. I think for me, Jed and Bardha are like the most kind of honest couple. I don't really see any kind of real weirdness.
Yeah, and they keep themselves to themselves.
Yeah. Casey reckons that Cal wants Bardha. Have
we seen them talking more?
And this is what I'm saying. All this comes down to is him literally being like, I used to go for blonde hairs. My type was blonde hair, blue eyes. And now, because she's the only... Well,
Ashley's there.
Right, but...
It's Ashley.
Let me not. So, just because Bardha is there, so everyone's like, oh yeah, he likes Bardha, and it's just like...
I don't think so. I haven't noticed them talking. And I feel like Bardha is so fixed on Jed anyway.
It couldn't even happen.
I can't see it taking place.
It couldn't even happen.
I don't actually think he does fancy her.
But who else? What else we got? Oh mate. Sonia said his mum and Nan made a weird comment on Sorova's accent. Did they? What did they say? I can't remember. I find it weird when he keeps saying how she's so posh, talks so posh, but maybe that's just because London. Lizzie Beth said, brown men need to stop impregnating. Here we go. Brown men need to stop impregnating these white women and running off and taking their culture with them. So many dual heritage people with no clue about their culture. Actually, you know what I mean? That's actually a very fair point. I think it's because ultimately you're missing out on one side of your heritage sort of thing, and it's not fair. Like, it's not just, I'm sure Cal and his siblings, they feel like, you know, we're cool, like there's nothing wrong, but at the same time you are slightly missing out on something. No, I hear that. Will says, here we go, Pakistani men cheat like it's going out of fashion. Honestly, guys, Kalpesh is very immature. That I'm not going there with you, bro. Dammy J says, no, Ashley is not going for Cal. Yeah, I mean, Ashley only has eyes for Billy. Like, if Ashley and Billy don't get married, her friends need to check in on her.
Shall we move on to the next?
She ain't going to take it well. They're not next. It's Jed and Bardha next.
Okay.
So the main issue with Jed and Bardha, I think, is a real non-issue. And it's this kind of thing of roles. You know, so Jed is definitely of this thing where he's like, I want to take care of my women, blah, blah, blah. And Bardha's definitely like, I'm an independent woman. I've seen what it was like for women in my culture. And they just want to, and I'm just like, this isn't really an issue. The two of you just need to lean into each other. And I think I started seeing signs of it from Jed, where it's just like, you know, accepting like my woman does her own thing a little bit. And Bardha, you just need to like, let this man love on you. If this man wants to treat you and look after you.
I felt like this was production.
Yeah, it feels like
a little bit of like, Jed, you lean more into, you know, you're traditional, like show that more.
Yeah.
Because they just don't seem to have any isms. They're getting on. And it felt like we've got to give you something though. You got to have something. Like, there was one American one, I think it may have been season 6, and they had a couple and they kept on trying to make out like contraception was an issue for them. And the guy didn't want her to be on the pill. And you know, you're like, this is such a non-issue.
Yeah.
You were like, we've got to give you drama. I don't believe it for a second. I just don't even when Jed is saying it, it feels like you've watched some podcast and you're like, oh, these are the talking points that the people would think. And it's like
even the setup for the conversation. So them being in the ATV and her being in the driving seat, and then her being like, how did you find me driving? It's like, no, it's the analogy is too much. It's too obvious. Like, so it felt a little bit, do you know what I mean?
Forced. It's like, it's cool. I like those two anyway. Like, sometimes the couples that are getting on are dry.
Yeah.
I don't find these two dry.
No.
So we could actually just watch them just bantering, living life.
When they were in the thing and they were cooking, do you know what? Like, it actually reminded me of us when we were in the flat and we first moved in and we were just cooking. And I was looking at them thinking, that's how you get fat.
Yes,
that's how you get fat. That's how you put on the weight. But it's just that they were just enjoying each other. Yeah. And I like watching them enjoy each other, sort of thing.
Cute.
So they're cute. They're cute.
I hope they do get there. I would like them to be the next Johnsons. I would like them to be Jasmine and Bobby and actually get married and all of that. They may have that. They are probably closest to getting married.
Yeah. And so then Billy and Ashley.
Ashley is my least favorite person of this season.
Why?
You know what Ashley is? Ashley is desperate. Ashley is inner. Ashley is actually turning Billy off.
Do you think so?
Desperation. He knows.
Is it desperation or is she just really happy?
No, Billy just bit, but it could be anybody. And I feel like Billy knows this. She so wants to be married and have kids.
But that's why you're on the show.
His structure, it's like, he's a good man. But is he that you don't know him? Like, to be so gun-ho, like, it's you. You would know yourself. You don't even know me that you're so sure to get married. And she's just too everything. Oh, I'm so excited. She's like Baz. Oh, I can't stand her. And she's inner everybody's business.
I don't have the same vim that you have. I have just a very slight annoyance where I'm just like when she's met his mum and sister, and it was just like, relax,
just relax down. Like, I love cakes. I do.
It's okay. It's okay. Just relax. You know. And I think that's my thing with Ashley, where it's just like, we get it. You love him. You're excited. You want this, but also play it cool. Like that's okay.
And just
that's okay.
You know, I just feel like she's like, we see too many interactions of her bending over backwards for his will.
Yeah.
So seeing him like living with him is cool. He's precise. He wants things neat and tidy and everything else. Cool. The food, like, I eat this and he eats the same thing every day. I was literally like, I
was like, bro,
crazy.
I don't even know if I believe that.
I believe it.
How? Where is the joy in life?
He just strikes me like he is so food is fuel type of person. Like, it just needs to fuel my body.
So somebody like that, what do you do when you go to a restaurant?
He picks chicken.
Oh,
as he said, lean meat and a bit of veg. And you know, he will, where you want to treat, you want to be able to just eat what you're, it's not like she's big. The girl is skinny. She could do with a little bit of food.
Yeah.
You know, he is going to be an arsehole. Like, watching him in the house, I was like, I understand why you got divorced. It was probably just too much. It was literally like, it's too much living with this man. Like, he doesn't bend. He's just uncompromising. He's a sergeant major. He just has that vibe. Like, do what I say. And she's still not seeing it. It's still like, I just want to be married. It's like, I don't know if you want to be married to this dude. Really. But, you know, Ashley wants what she wants.
So their main thing, so they're getting ready to go and see her dad. And this also felt like, oh, how can we create some tension?
Yeah.
So like, as we're getting to the end of episode 5, we get like the beginning part of their meet. And it's like, you know, the dad just cause the kind of usual, oh, so I hear you're getting married, sort of. Who did you say the dad looked like?
I can't remember.
Anyway, yeah. And it was just, I don't know, it just felt a little bit manufactured. Like, we had a bit of a fake kind of, from the dad. But then very quickly he comes around to like, it's almost like, if you like it, I love it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's like,
go and do what you're doing. If you want to. I feel like when they pretend like they don't know where they've been or that they've applied or what Love is Blind is, it just annoys me.
Yeah, it's like,
it's just no, we
know. Like, your child went away for 3 weeks and they just mysteriously disappeared.
And cameras were all here, and it's just like
let's not do this. Let's find another way.
Yes, give them another interaction. Yeah. Maybe they can be like, but they can have the list of, have you had an argument yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what are you, let them ask other questions than this fake shocked. I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah. Like, it's like, we don't need it. We don't need it. What was really weird in that, and I don't know if this was just me, was like actually asking her dad, like, will you walk me down the aisle? Like,
why was that weird?
Women don't generally ask their dad to walk them down the aisle.
Yeah, but this is a situation. Her dad may have been like, I don't want to be a part of it, like that.
Oh, that'd be a bit much.
There's been loads of people where their parents hasn't wanted to.
Yeah, it felt a bit weird.
Bliss's dad, that one I did believe. Like, Bliss's family, I believe them when they were, and obviously she came out of the process and got brought back in. But the way the dad was very hostile, I understood it. I don't know, this dad.
Yeah, I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
Yeah, he will walk her down. He will run her down the aisle, hoping Billy will take her.
She's yours now.
Have her.
No return to sender. So we're in kind of episode 6 now.
Any comments on
Leslie
and Billy?
Ashley and Billy. What are people saying?
While you're finding that, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that has sent us money through PayPal. It has really made a difference. It keeps this going as well. So if you'd like to, while we're doing this, donate to PayPal. It's just there scrolling past. But thank you so much to everybody that has sent us funds.
Elsid said her dad looks like a former rock star. He absolutely does. He absolutely does.
And he could be. I wonder. Yeah. Did she ever mention her mum?
No. Well, not that I remember. Let us know in the chat if she has. Dammy J says, no, I believe it, but it's too much. The food thing was mad. Ashley is already slim and Billy wants her to be on the same diet as him, which leads to serious weight loss. Yeah, she doesn't need that
no,
diet.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And like food can be joyous. Like to have the same meal every day. What type of
Angela says, yeah, it's very weird that she's completely ignoring the problems that they are facing. BS says, yes, her dad looks like an 80s rock star. KW said, can you imagine going to Cosmos with Billy? Listen, I can't imagine going to Cosmos with anybody because that place should...
I hate it.
No, say no to Cosmos. We can do better. We are better. No.
How many times did we go to that?
That
was all through.
One was too many.
Maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Because Glenn liked it so much.
Yeah.
I hate that place. Yeah. It's such a waste of money. I'd only ever get one plate of something and be like, this ain't even nice.
No.
Yeah. I'm never going to a world food thing again.
Sonia Barney says, Dwayne, Billy would find your hidden goodies and eat them and then blame you for it. Oh, wow.
I wonder if he is a little secret secret lemonade drinker.
Maybe. Ava J, well, I don't even think he is, because remember when they went to go see his mum and then the mum had cakes and she was like, Billy, I got fruit for you. So I think that's but
him. When he's alone, you know, like in his car, if he's like,
can you imagine? Can you imagine? Ava J says they've known each other 2 minutes and he's already trying to put her on his food regimen. Yeah, but then also credit to Billy, which also makes me think about how these things are staged, because essentially they had their little chat about, I guess, food languages, what food means.
That was funny.
What food means to her, and then he was like, cool. If you come from somewhere and you're like, I'm excited about this thing that's happened and you want to go to a restaurant, I'm going to do that because I love you and I want to spend the time with you.
But I feel like it would be something that he would know in his armor of, I don't know if I'm going to do it with you. There's just something, I feel like Billy, as each episode goes along, is more trying to run away from getting married than towards getting married. Yeah. It's like he's adding in the, we're not really compatible. We're not really compatible.
Even him bringing up the air hostessing thing again.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I thought we cemented this in the pods. And he was like, no, we didn't cement anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, brother,
you proposed, didn't you?
I would say if you're proposing, you don't have an issue with it.
Like you saw, even I do like. I'll give Ashley this. She's very good at articulating herself, and actually,
yes,
because you saw her face like she had been slapped.
Yeah,
and when she was like, I feel like the wind has been knocked out. I was like,
my heart is in my mouth.
It was like you literally look like, what the hell? I thought we were. Yeah,
but that actually is a massive red flag. Like at that point, you should be like, oh, okay, all right, and it hurts because she's all in. But yeah,
I think she is still like, we're getting on so well. She's gonna be one of the ones. If he says no, she'll either do like a slow walk out crying, but I think we're gonna have her in a heap.
I said,
bawling.
Her friends, I hope, if he said no, I hope her friends were ready to be with her around the clock, because she will. Yeah. That will take the wind out of her sails, man.
Yeah. She'll definitely be on the floor. Like, I cannot believe you have done this to me.
Sonia says, what would Billy do when Ashley is pregnant? That is going to be can you imagine Ashley being like, oh, I'm going to have a glass of red wine?
Absolutely not.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Dwayne says, Now you know why Billy got divorced. Cher said he'd be happy. She's grounded. Oh wow. Sonia says Billy's face shows that his diet is shit.
Exactly.
Elsie, when he said one slice is 600 calories, yeah, like it's like let me enjoy. You know what that reminded me?
She's thin as it is. If anybody can have slices of cake, it is Ashley.
When they were doing that whole shopping thing, randomly it reminded me of this black woman that went viral a while back when she was like, "Black people, I know you love plantain, but plantain has got this many calories in it," and everybody's like, "Ah, why do you just
shut your mouth, bro? Shut
like,
it.
This small joy that we get in plantain, and you want to take it from us, yeah?" And it's like, nah, Billy, like that is like the worst type of person to go shopping with. Like, oh no, that's got 54 calories in it. It's like,
because then you're not gonna feel any joy in whatever you're consuming, because you know, and his little beady eyes are gonna be there watching.
Yeah.
And then he'll probably put her through a workout afterwards as well.
Yeah. It was weird. Elizabeth said Biddy looks like missionary twice a week with no deviation. Oh, you guys. Cher says, imagine she couldn't even eat her own wedding cake. Oh, mate.
Or he'll be like,
yeah.
Quarter.
Yeah. Cynthia says, when Ashley asked how he shopped with his ex-wife, Billy said he didn't prefer her to buy snacks because if they're there, he will eat them. There you go. Yeah.
Nah, she's feeling like, I just love him. I don't know.
Joe said, missionary is fun. Don't knock it. All right. Megan and Kieran. So they
we done Megan and Kieran.
Yeah, but this is the point where she actually says, I love you.
Okay.
So they had they were out the night before, what have you, and then now they're at the table. Kieran's made a thing, and he basically again he just spouts a load of words like you're this, you're that, you're this. And
he's feeling the kid, man. He likes that.
And yeah, she was just like, this is the moment. This is the moment. And she
my hand.
She reaches out her hand, she's like, hold my hand. And she's like, I love you. And then the doves came, and it was so magical. It was so magical. So yeah, the other thing that annoyed me, and this is really random sort of thing, when they went to his yard and then they went into his bedroom. Why are the both of you on his bed with your shoes on? What type of behavior? Let me know. My blood pressure will not allow.
Yeah, we know why.
Yeah, we don't need to go there.
No,
we don't need to go there. So back to Cal and Sorova. Finally, the time has come for dinner with Sorova's mum and Sorova's sister. And, you know, previously to this, Sorova has been slowly crashing out about, you know, the whole kind of the amount of control that her mum basically has.
What was her mum's fault? Sending her morning texts of paragraphs on her fears for what was going on. So like
that was a lot.
And seeing her mum, it's like you know the mother that she is.
Yeah.
Like you absolutely know. So I wasn't surprised at how nervous he was to start off with. Because also I feel like if Cal is a guy that has actually never got deep with any woman before, like it's surface level, bam, I'm off, they bore me.
Yeah.
He probably built up a really big fear about meeting a parent because he just hasn't done it.
Yeah,
then you're meeting a woman who is firm in, you better treat my daughter right type of, you're going to be a bit scared.
What was interesting is that when they were talking about it beforehand and Cal was basically expressing his kind of, you know, concern in terms of how full on her mum was and just being like, he kind of said words to the effect of like, if she's, you know, I want her on board, but if she's not on board, you know, whatever. And I was just like, that there are the cultural differences.
Yes.
Because you just kind of saying it on a whim like that, anybody else within the culture would just be like, it doesn't run like that.
It's not how it goes.
It doesn't run like that.
But you saw all of that bravado that he was displaying, like he was going to be nonchalant and just, you know, they like me. If they, and then when you go and sit down, you're basically shaking little boy.
I was like, what?
It's like, whatever
on
count.
earth is going on? Like, and then just like, what was the most random thing he said when he was like, "Oh, I like your daughter. Oh, yeah, you made a good one here," or something like that. It was just like, it was
like, what do you two have in common?
Or what do you like about my daughter?
Yeah, what do you like? And he was just,
she's posh. It was so horrible. Like, it was really horrible to watch. Like, really, really horrible to watch. But I don't even know what the turning point was. I think, if I'm being 100, I slightly tuned out.
But when he found his words.
Yeah, he found his words.
Just got comfortable. Like, once Sorova stepped in and started talking to her mum and was really like championing them, was really selling them very well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we do this and we've spoken about this, and she just was very eloquent, and her mum and sister seemed to be like, okay. Then he seemed to be able to pipe in a little bit more. I think he had just warmed to the conversation. But I still think the girl that he thought he was talking to was Sorova's sister. Like, that aesthetic. A little bit more English, like just smaller nose, little eyes.
What's crazy is that you wouldn't see Sorova and her sister and say that they're sisters.
No, because she kind of looks like her mum a bit. Slightly bigger nose version, but she does look like her mum. But her sister, but I feel like that is the Indian girl he thought he was going to get.
Yeah. That's not the one that he got. So, yeah. Also, going back to the thing of like parents and kind of knowing what their children is doing. I think even somebody said in the chat, like, I think it should be made compulsory that your parent is told beforehand that you're going on here. When he was sitting down with his mum and his grandma, and then they were talking about, just fell in love with her through the wall and this, that, and the other. Did you hear the grandma's terminology? Because he kept saying behind the wall. And the grandma was like, yeah, because when you're in the pods. And I was like, you watch.
Yes.
You watch.
They all do.
Because nobody's saying pods. Nobody's saying pods. If you don't know what this thing is, you're just going to be using the language that he's using. So like, so when you was behind the wall, no, pods.
They all are watching everything. You know, Granny ain't going to remember all of that shit. Mm-hmm. They seem very, I feel like they are fans of the show.
Yeah. 110%.
They seem kind of giddy for the whole thing. Actually, they're probably going to really enjoy the wedding. They
probably are the ones that made him do the application. Where are we? So that's Karen Sorova.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much all of their. You know, the mum gave them the blessing in the end. She seemed to be like, I'll back you, whatever. So they had an all right meet the parents, the two of them. It went well for them. Like, it wasn't too sticky.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder Sorova's dad's perspective.
Will we meet him?
Who knows? It may just be there for the wedding.
So, Katisha and Javen. Did we actually? We didn't really cover them in the first bit properly, did we? Because
no,
All right. So, you want to start?
No, that's cool.
So, I don't even know where to start with these guys. I think ultimately my thing with Katisha and Javen is I don't actually think that they like each other. And I think they both clocked this from the honeymoon. But you're like, we're in it now. So even when they was on the honeymoon thing and they were all around the thing, and then Javen said the thing about even if we get to the wedding day, and we're not in love, sort of thing. And so it's just, which is a fair thing to say, all right, because you might not be, but one would expect you to approach it to be like less caution and more like, I'm going all in, like in the way that Kieran was committed to the experiment. I've never seen that level of commitment from either Javen or Katisha.
No,
to this
I
experiment.
think they were just going along for the okie doke.
Yeah.
I think the thing with those two is, so you've had sex, and I think that from her point of view, she probably thought it would accelerate from the honeymoon, and it didn't. I would say we definitely saw her trying to coax more out of him than he was prepared to give her.
Yeah.
But on the honeymoon, them having sex, it just seemed like he seemed to be like, yeah, okay, cool. He just got it, and I think she started to annoy him from then. So I'm just going along with this show now.
Yeah.
But there's no hustle in him to be like, I'm gonna get to know her more. I'm actually falling for her. Like when he says, I have deep feelings for her, I am like, can you tell your face that? Like nothing suggests you have deep feelings for this girl at all. You're literally just going where production tells you to go. When they are like, be in the house to do this scene, I think he comes in to do the scene and then he'll go about his business. There was nothing extra between those two. Like, I want to spend time with you in any way. And then when she's trying, that scene where she's trying to be like, let's like plan a little bit to spend time with each other, like have dinner with each other. The dude basically said, absolutely not. I'm going to work late and eat late, have a shower and go to bed. Like he was just so like, no time for you. I don't have none.
Playing devil's advocate. Yeah. Is he also not just like, this is my schedule, this is your schedule, what you're actually asking for isn't possible? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I didn't. Yeah, I was like, where is the give and take?
You're supposed to be, even if you are like, okay, I'm not there, I'm not head over heels for this girl, but you should be falling for something.
Yeah.
And at no point was I getting that Javen was falling for Katisha.
No.
I'm not even saying Katisha was falling for him. I just feel like she was more invested in the process of getting there.
Yeah.
Than he was a bit like, yeah, we've had our honeymoon now. Okay, when are we gonna get to the good part of like when we're gonna meet I just feel like he knew the schedule and he wanted to get to the part where he can meet everybody else.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think also we underplay the whole thing with the Mola, because when they were sitting down, first of all, and having like, once they're in the flat and they start having the conversations about the Mola again, for me, the way he was talking was like, oh no, this has been something that's on his mind, sort of thing, in terms of actually, what did this woman say to this man? And then, and he said it
from Cal.
I think that
Cal
was
put a battery up.
I think Cal had something to do with it. I think even Jed might have had something to do with it. Just that kind of thing of like, nah, actually, because I think what makes it even worse is that everybody's like, the Mola's a good guy, innit?
Yeah.
So if the other guy is a bit of an arsehole, you're gonna be like, yeah, whatever. But you're like, this is actually a really good guy, and actually he's been done a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
And then just the whole thing of you not standing on business, because every time I see the clip, it was just like, you've got nothing to worry about. What did you say? You've got nothing. You said it twice.
Yeah.
Said it twice.
It's basically like, it's me and you.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is? I really did think that she had told Javen what had happened. So,
because I'm like, what are you guys even talking about?
Like, because surely I thought from the pod. So when she's started off by basically being like, it's not you.
Yeah.
I thought within that conversation, she has already stated to him, I've made this decision, blah, 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 and then somehow he has managed to work brain, and obviously through his videos, he said that list was hella long actually, and they just shortened it. But I thought they had a conversation, and then she's like, you know what, this is all I've ever wanted from you, and it's been you, but you were being. I thought they had a proper conversation. I didn't know that their speak in not communicating as they do was even from the pod.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy that he's asking after the whole honeymoon, what did you actually say to him? And she was still vague. And she kind of lied, actually.
What did she say?
Well, she didn't say that she's told him twice, like it was you. It was a bit
you got nothing to worry about.
It was a bit like, I just said you got nothing to worry about. And it's like,
but actually, even of itself isn't great. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but the truth of the matter is, you were like, I've picked you.
Yeah.
It's you. I am going to speak to Javen and tell him it's you.
Yeah.
And we carry on the process. That is what you said to him. So that's how you have to explain it to him. It can't just be like, mixed messages, kind of. No, you went back on your word, basically. But I don't know. I feel like it's not like she's bad too. Like, it's not just
no.
They're a shitty couple together.
She absolutely has, because obviously Javen is the one that's getting piled on.
Yeah.
But actually, this is a lot of her doing. This is a lot of her doing. Like, even the other day, I was saying, like, it's crazy. Like, in that moment where she went back in the pod with Javen and then flipped, it's like this whole thing could have played out so completely different.
But if she just stuck with
Damola.
But you never know, because she could have stuck with Damola and then still after a minute being like, oh, it's not you. I should have gone with Javen. Like, I just feel like she could have been that way inclined. Like, she could have done a switcheroo the other way around. And I did see Damola at a festival on the weekend as well. And he was being spoken to by a lot of girls. So I think
he's living life.
Zero things to worry about.
He's living life.
He's going to be fine.
His DMs must be on fire.
Yeah.
DMs must be on fire. But no, Katisha, nah.
Oh, Bisu says, or BS says, Javen likes white girls. Katisha was way too dark for him.
Oh, come on.
I didn't get
no.
I didn't get
no. I don't get that. I don't get that.
White girls vibe from him.
So number one, obviously when he was talking with Katisha, he would have had an idea. Well, maybe not. But either way, when they were on the mixer, Anu comes along. He's into Anu. Yolanda walks in. He's like, "Who's that?"
He's into girls.
Yeah.
I didn't get that he was.
I'm not buying that.
Like, I didn't get those vibes from him. He likes girls, and girls. Like, basically, all of the girls could get it from him.
I did think this. Elizabeth just said, Katisha's mum talking about how her man treats her like a queen. But where was he? Seems like he saddled her with 52. That's 11 kids. Like, what was that meeting? What was that meeting?
That meeting was that was probably like the worst meeting. And there's been some howlers, but that goes along with some of the worst. Like, her siblings, literally, like, these are just unruly kids. They think you're a joke. They're just messing about. They just wanted to go and play. And then her mum, when she was like, okay, so I guess we got to have a talk. I thought the mum was going to have there's that. I was like, that was a shit talk. You may as well have just been like, oh, you guys do what you're doing. You said you don't ever get involved in her relationships. Just keep it that way, because you still didn't get involved.
Yeah.
Saying you need to treat her like my man treats me, like what?
Where is he? Let me see.
And then when he said, well, how does he treat you? I thought she was going to have a list.
Like a queen.
What does that mean? What the hell?
No, that one there. But then also, what I have to say is, and I guess this is also just an indicator of not being invested, because Jed went and met the parents. He had flowers for the mum and flowers for the, not even one flowers, 2 flowers. Javen, you came with your bare
not
hands.
Even a little bottle in a
not even a what do you call it, a Lambrini.
No, he was not. He's
not even a box of chocolates.
Listen, he went out the night before and did shenanigans and rolled into the yard talking about what so you think I'm gonna be hungover? I was literally like, you know what? You are so unserious. He couldn't even keep a straight face as he was talking. I was like, you're so unserious.
I was just like, at this point, I was just like, I don't think this guy wants to be here.
No, he's just going along with it.
It's like, imagine like you barely want to be with the woman that you're with, let alone having to talk to her mum and her siblings, and these little youths are asking you, have you guys kissed yet? It's like, shut your mouth. Get into your books. You're asking me questions like this.
At least he did go jumping.
Yeah.
He went on the trampoline with the little baddies. Somebody said that family meeting was so hood.
It really was. It really was. I was just like, what? And then when the girl was like, I've got a question. Can I go trampoline in it? I was like, hey.
Her siblings think she is a big joke.
Oh, mate.
big joke. They just wanted to go and play.
KW said Katisha has been babysitting from age 4. He's like, unruly, man. He's like, unruly.
Exactly, not even a Viennetta.
Not even a Viennetta. Ah, Javan. Like, the thing is, them ones there, even if I'm not into it, I'm not going with my empty hand.
You've got to present something.
Yeah.
Like a little something. You're going to art, but, you know, it's like he the dude weren't serious.
Yeah.
He hadn't planned for anything. You went out, you left your chick crying in bed. And there's no way you didn't know that she had tears in her eyes from when she was saying, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And then you're still asking her, you going to come then? I'm going out. Like, you don't care. You don't give a heck about her. Mm-hmm. It just turned into joke thing after a while. You're just there. As somebody said, he wanted to trampoline. I actually think he was like...
it was actually...
Let's meet the parents at trampoline, please. I can jump a little bit.
Cynthia J said, Javen wanted to tell Katisha's mum, chill. I'm not even into her like that.
He did. Oh, save it. Save your advice.
What else? Will says, for ever's sake, Javan is all up in YouTube comments on people's recap posts. I haven't seen Javan in the comments. I've seen Cal in the comments.
Yeah,
I've seen Cal in the comments.
We'll see if he actually makes a video after this drop.
Yeah.
We'll see if that happens.
Monami says Katisha wants an escape, not a marriage. Like, get me out of the hood.
She does.
Get me out of the hood.
She knows her Saturday nights are having to look after those little bad breeds.
KW says a man whose only facial expression is skin and teeth is not the man for me. Like, it. Boy, I've never seen a man smile so much in a serious situation.
I mean, is episode 6 when we meet his family?
Yes. No, episode 6 is where we meet his family. Yeah.
Like,
because even the sister said
it. And again, siblings come with the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciated his sister. His mum and sister seemed lovely.
Yeah.
Like, I was they seemed so nice and welcoming, actually. Like, but also his sister just saying he's hard to read. She basically said he's emotionally stunted.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen it because every convo, he literally looks like he's taking her for idiot. Like, he wants to laugh. I would struggle reading Javan. Like, literally be like, what I've said, it does not warrant a smile at all.
There's a sinister about it as well. Like, but you'll say something and man's like, yeah.
Like, it is unnerving. And I understand whatever, they were explaining, like, all of the various different traumas. Yeah, this isn't the place for you. You need to then start doing therapy so that you can access those feelings and emotions to process them so that you're able to have normal conversations with people without your nervous system going to, we need to override our emotions here and then just smile.
I do wonder, generally with all of them, it feels like some people are coming on this show thinking, I'm going to come on this show and then I'm going to be able to find somebody, and then all of my past experiences, it kind of cancels it out, sort of thing. But I feel like people haven't done the work
to get onto the show.
Yeah.
The casting would do that. I feel like he was casting, like they found him.
Okay.
I just don't feel like he applied.
I can understand that.
You know, like maybe
that.
he had been up for another show, and the casting director was like, you know, who we should go for. Remember that wily guy that came in that like just loved chatting to girl.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he was slotted in.
I mean, to be fair, he would actually be more suited on Love Island.
Apparently, somebody was saying that Sophie had applied for Love Island.
Sophie is absolutely Love Island material.
Yeah, that she had applied. She had applied for Love Island at the same time as this.
Yeah.
And got this over that. Yeah. But she would be such a bitch on Love Island.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. She would make great television.
She would, but she'd be such an asshole.
Yeah.
And I do feel like she sounds like Meg. Like she could be in Meg's friendship circle. They have that same speech pattern.
I'm gonna have to listen to her again. I don't know about that. What's the people them saying? Cynthia says Javen has been making TikTok videos saying he doesn't regret a thing.
Yeah. Of course he doesn't. He's a rogue. An absolute rogue. Listen, if you're
gonna do it, stand on it, man. If you're gonna do it, stand on it. Elizabeth said Katisha has given Damola his villain origin story. You know what the thing is? I don't even think she has. Like I think
he escaped.
Yeah.
He did a good escape because she's a bad picker, and
she is somebody that has a lot of work to do, because even just the thing of like you going in there, and look, this is the difference between her situation and Cal's situation. So like Cal's gone in there knowing that this is the type that I usually pick. She's not my type, but I'm into her. Whereas Katisha's gone in there and you're like, this man is very similar to all of my exes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
that's what I would like. Apparently though, in the pod yesterday, Kelechi was talking over that, like the patternings in your brain. Unless you really go into like, I'm going to override all of my urges on this, that it's so grooved in that your brain will convince you that is the better option. Like he's going to be a better version of what you're used to. So go there. Like you would have to be like, I'm going to go against everything.
My brain don't even work like that.
And she isn't. She you know, she wanted him.
Sonia Barley says Sophie would have been great on maths.
Oh, you know, Sophie on maths is going to be the one that don't like her husband.
Yeah.
And every week is telling him when they got to sit there, I don't like you. I don't find you attractive.
Yeah.
But she's still going to go through it for the humiliation ritual of it all.
KW said, I don't like how Damola moves physically. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's the shoulders.
It's a little bit hunched.
It's like every time he's on the screen, I just want to be like, bro, relax.
Yeah.
Like it's all yeah. And then even when he was talking, like when he was talking to Katisha, and then when he was talking to Javen at the mixers, there's just like it feels like nervous energy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, bro.
He may be because of the cameras.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
I only saw him walking, but he was walking tall.
Okay.
So
he didn't have that same...
No, he wasn't hunched over. And when he was talking to the girls that were talking to him, he looked in command of his...
Fair enough.
His space.
Will Smith said his sister seemed insulted by the fact that she had been planning 100%. 100%.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Let me finish. His sister seemed insulted by the fact that she had been planning her wedding for 18 months and her little brother has come in and is saying he's getting married after 3 weeks. Yeah, I got that vibe. I did get that vibe of just like, what? Because actually, you've been planning for 18 months, the money that you sank into it, and then your siblings coming along like, I'm getting married in 3 weeks, I'm not paying a dime.
And then you know he's a joker.
Yeah.
I mean, because she didn't have to say it. She didn't have to say, I'm getting married. It did feel a little...
Oh, Will Smith said that Damola is a karate champion.
Yeah, he
So,
is. Jiu-jitsu.
oh, okay, cool, cool. So yeah, so it says the hunched shoulders are deceptive. BS says Javen's mum was laughing like he ain't serious about marriage. They didn't want to break the bad news to Katisha.
They know him, innit?
Oh,
She
dear,
knows her son.
dear.
It's probably like, all right, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this is gonna lead.
Yeah. BS says, remember Love Island blind pay for the wedding and organize everything. Love is blind.
Yeah, you have a budget.
Yeah.
Some people can go over it and you can add money to it.
Yeah.
Jasmine was telling us that.
Ava J said, I don't think Damola is the simple guy people think he is. Yeah, I really think that what we were getting, the nervous energy was like in that moment for the cameras, like being on TV. And then obviously then you add on to that, this hasn't gone your way.
Yes, yeah. We may have, I mean, as you said, it could have been a totally different show with him on there. I just feel like Katisha she's chaos anyway. And so because she had Javen against her, like it's like he was the cause of it, but actually I feel like her on her own, she is chaos as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, they,
Casey, and I'm putting in the link for this one. Casey said Damola is a simp. Casey,
I don't know.
I'd love a conversation about it.
Unless you know, because Casey, you sometimes have the tea.
She's got some.
Do you know that he is like? Because
so
he hasn't shown me enough to give him that.
Yeah.
But I don't like his lack of assertiveness, even in how he was. But that's the next episode. But each time we've seen him on screen, I felt like he is presenting who he thinks would do well on this show, and maybe not him.
Okay.
Like it's like a character. Like even if you go onto his social media and he makes content with his friends,
okay,
his voice is even different. But when on this show, it's a little bit like how he would present to his mum, dad, and aunts and uncles. You know that we all do it. You can do the hello, how are you? We all kind of, and we hunch a little bit and we play a little bit smaller, and it's like that's not how he stands when he's with his friends. So yeah.
Casey hasn't clicked on the link, but our dear cousin Dwayne has. Cousin Dwayne in the building.
Okay, Nana, we gotta talk. All right, we had this conversation last week. You're gonna have to let this one go. Billy's gonna say no. Billy is gonna say no.
Billy's gonna say no.
He's gonna say no. But he's gonna say no. It's over. Bardha and Jed, I think it's more. I know it seems like it's fake, but I think he's gonna make it more than it should be. He's gonna make it more than it should be. Not her. I think it's him.
What do you mean?
What? So you think they're not getting married?
He's gonna make this next episode is gonna. They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it a problem. He's gonna make it a problem. I don't. It's not. I told you last week. It's not a problem. He's gonna make it a problem about her being
independent.
Because I mean, it's not really. I don't get it. This is not 1940. This is 2025. So I don't understand why this should be a problem anyway. I don't get it. So my thinking is totally different. I could care less. As long as we in it together, I could care less. All that hands crack. So, but he really is stuck on it. He really is stuck on that. I mean, he it appears that he's not, but I think he is stuck on that. He really wants her to be. That's why he with the flowers thing. He's trying to like woo her, whatever. But he has to understand. He told him already. This is why men sometimes we don't listen. He told you already. She's been working since she was 13. She's been taking care of herself. She was 13. She's telling you already. You knew what you signed up for. Don't get all surprised Now, when she says the stuff that she said, this is why women always yell at us that we don't listen, because we don't. We
Yeah.
see one thing and we don't listen. See, they be telling you, you don't listen.
Yeah.
Now, Cal and Sorova, I know what
Mhm.
you're trying to say with Cal, but you got to
Mhm.
stop. Cal, Cal talk too much about nothing. I'm
Exactly.
watching this thing and he's talking about nothing. Nothing with his mother,
Oh,
with the mother, with what you like about my daughter. I'm like, what's he talking about?
yeah.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
It was
Make some
horrible. It was
sense.
horrible.
What are you
It
talking
was
about?
horrible.
You're a grown man. You can't come up with nothing. You with this girl for this song and you have nothing. I'm like, you could say
Uh,
anything. I'm like,
yeah.
he had nothing to say. Her accent. What the hell accent got to do with anything? She's beautiful. Say that. I'm like,
Well,
what are we doing? Oh my
he was
God.
tongue-tied, I think said a lot really because he could have said she's beautiful, she's funny,
Yes.
she's intelligent,
Yes.
Mm,
she's so
Right.
smart. Like
yeah.
there's just you could say that about her though. She has shown all of those things,
Mhm.
but her accent, yeah,
Right. Yeah. I'm like, what are we doing? And then they let him off the hook with it. But I'm like,
yeah,
okay, whatever. But but Barda's best friend, I like her. I like her. She's warning her. She's already warning both of them. You
yeah,
said
Yeah.
all of this before. You said all this before. All this was great in the beginning, and then next thing you know, it don't work out. Be
yeah,
careful. Be
Yeah.
careful because I still think it's gonna be a little issue there. I told you desperation is a stinky cologne. That
mm,
Woo!
Ashley and Billy need to end and end now. I don't.
yeah.
Yeah. Like if Ashley knows what's good for her, because that man's
I
gonna break her heart.
She
yes. Well, I don't think he's gonna.
prove it.
I, he's not over the job. One, he's not over the job. I'm okay with okay. Now I've been married for almost 30 to 27 years. We
Woo.
don't have the same we don't have the same things either. But I would never say, well, because see, I'm a junk guy. I'm a junk guy. My wife is more, she's not totally like rigid, but she's
Mhm.
not a junk. But she will never tell me I can't or this, that, nothing.
Mm.
We're cool with so I said, so that's why I don't like that. If you're not rigid at all, this is supposed to be a union. This is not one or the other. That's my problem with them too. It just seems like it's one or the other. It's either we
Yeah,
can have sweets or we can't have sweets. You can't be.
yeah.
It's got to be one or the other. And then he's complaining, talking about, well, we can't have sweets because I'm gonna eat them up. I mean, so which one is it? Are you rigid with just broccoli and rice and whatever, and you don't eat sweets, or do you eat sweets because it's in the house? Which one is it?
Mm.
That's where I have a problem with him.
Yeah.
The Megan
Kieran.
and poor Karen. Karen really, Karen really, Karen really is that's my guy though. I like him, but
Yeah.
but 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 she's showing me red flags. The Miss Redhead, she's showing me red flags.
What's the red
Bad
flags?
red flags. Bad red flags. All right, there's two in particular.
Hmm.
Uh, you, I told you she got daddy issues.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
daddy issues is she's not over the. She still had big daddy issues because that's her biggest problem is the daddy issues. Not saying I love you is I get it that she might not be ready, all this
Hmm.
other stuff. I still think she forced that I love you. I
Mm.
don't even think she's still ready
I,
to say it when she
I agree.
said it.
Yeah.
I think
Because
I
it
think
felt
she's
like it came
forcing
quick.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she's
Yeah.
forcing it. She's forcing it. Now he's trying to be accommodative, which I'm all right with. I'm okay that he's being accommodative for her, but I don't think she's ready. I think if they don't get married, it's because she calls it off.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's why I keep saying they're not getting married. I think he
Yeah.
calls it off.
I can agree with that. I
Yeah.
can agree with that.
But and then if it goes the other way, if Barda and Weston don't get married, Barda will be the one who calls it off. Just to let y'all
Yeah.
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, 100%.
So those are the ones that and I, of course, unfortunately, they could still get married. So don't quote me on that. But I'm giving you the scenario. If it does, if it does fold as it does go haywire, that's what happened. Now, I've listened to different podcasts and all this other stuff about the poor Javen. This guy, this guy is a. Now, I definitely agree with you. It's not just white women. I think he like all women.
Yeah.
He like my wife. He like my wife too. Okay, he like anybody's wife. He like your wife too, dude.
Oh wow.
Oh, I was like, this guy is too much. I'm just trying to figure out. I know we ain't talking about it yet, but I'm trying to figure out with the photo booth. What's up?
Dwayne, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
we
live.
ain't got the time today, man.
Tomorrow's live.
Oh my god.
We ain't got the time today.
Now, okay, but they don't have nothing to say to each other at all. I was like, I kept fast forwarding it sometime because they don't have nothing to say. If they wasn't talking about Demola, they had nothing to talk about.
That is the truth.
They literally had nothing to talk about, which is kind of sad. Actually, you can't even fake it. So how are they gonna get to the end? That was my whole point. How are they gonna get to the end at all?
They weren't. They weren't, and they didn't.
Well, I say because she had to save face. She saved face by leaving.
Yeah.
Because
she did the right thing. She did the right thing.
Yo, no, because he was acting. He was wilding out at the when they met up. He was wilding out. Then I was like, he's disrespecting her in front of everybody, and everybody sees it. So that's what I'm saying. She should have left that night.
I think
she should have done when she was crying.
Yeah,
right.
No, I think, no, I agree. Yeah,
she should have left that night. That's what I was told she was gonna do, but I mean, I just couldn't. For me, seeing her cry and then like I'm gonna go right back out. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. He did it.
It was. I'm trying to reconcile that one, but it's like
I was like, wow, yes, yeah. And he just looked at her and just turned and said, I'm going out. See you. Like, wow.
Because all that says in terms of how that's edited and what it looks like, all it tells us is, well, you don't care.
Yeah,
you don't care.
I know, but
regardless of what even happened when you were out, the fact that you could look at her in the bed and be like,
I know.
I'm heading out.
I didn't like how he acted, but I don't feel sorry for her because technically she put herself in this situation in the first place. So like I said last week, it didn't matter if it was Javen or Demola. She needed to be with either one of them. So I'm glad they didn't bring Demola back. I'm just glad they didn't bring him back because that'd have been horrible.
When I
For
saw that
the
preview,
show.
I was like, bro, you could never come back.
No, he can't. He can't. It'd have been bad. It'd have been terrible. Terrible. So So until next week. So
tomorrow. We'll back tomorrow, and then we'll
tomorrow.
For next week we get a new drop. We get a new drop.
Yeah. It's on the new drop next. I'm on next week. But all right.
Let's see what we're gonna speak to Casey. But Dwayne, thank you very much as always. Casey Ross, what's going on? Oh, Casey got tired.
Hey,
Casey, what's going on, man?
Hey guys, good evening. Good evening, Evans family.
You good?
I'm good. Why do you not always think I got tea?
This is
Casey, do you have tea though?
That's what people say before they start to spill the tea.
Exactly.
I'm really not going to spill any tea, but I do know that guy.
Who, Demola?
I know both Javen and Demola.
No! Nah.
Okay, we knew.
Casey.
And my whole thing is this. I'm just going to announce this. Listen, we love the passa in this group, yeah, and I love it. I love it so much. Stop going on reality shows when you know you've got skeletons in your closet.
Oh, Oh, Casey.
Casey, you can't.
Kate,
You can't like just give
you're
us
playing with us.
nuggets because we know you know all of the bits.
Come on, give us something.
So is Damola truly a simp? Like he really is?
I just said I said he's a simp because I from knowing him from personal experiences, he's acting up for the camera.
Okay.
All right.
I thought he was.
And what of Javen?
What you see is what you get.
Yeah. So he just loves all the girls.
Anything with a pulse. Listen, he loved the pom pom. That's it.
Yep. Okay. So we saw yes. I thought so.
Oh, dude, he loves the pom-pom.
I thought so. I thought that was.
He loves the pom-pom. That's wild. That is wild. Oh dear. Well, let's see how this one pans out.
We knew you knew, Casey. We just knew it.
Listen, I never spill tea. I just let it just spill out. Because listen, you lot are my internet for me, so I'm good.
So what I am waiting for. So obviously next Wednesday we get the next drop, but then on the 31st it's the reunion, and that is going to be interesting.
Apparently they recorded the reunion this week.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Monday or something.
Oh okay.
So it should be a little bit spicy because obviously they've been watching. And, I think the reunion will be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
It'll be a good one.
I'm looking forward to that. I think the reunion, we might have to do that on the 31st.
Yeah, when it comes out.
Yeah, when it comes out.
Yeah.
We'll do the live when it comes out because I feel like that is going to be a good one.
And I think people are asking Casey questions.
All right, well, let me see.
They want more.
Sonia Barty says, when I said Damola was a wolf in sheep's clothing, I was laughed at. Do you know what? Yeah, fair enough, Damola. Lil Rock says, dash these shows away. Sonia says, Casey, we want some more tea, please. We're like little crackheads now. Lizzie Beth says, makes sense what Casey is saying. Damola was with a girl for 8 years and said he was never vulnerable with her. Now he's on TV.
Exactly.
Oh man. I feel like this 8-year relationship, she might start piping up.
She needs to
start. He sold out. He sold out big time. I ain't gonna lie.
You know when someone's just holding back.
Okay.
You know when someone's just holding back. I love it. Monami says yes, a live after show. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Sonia Barley said, what is wrong with liking a pulse? Ava J says, yeah, she wanted elaboration on the simp as well. KW says, Casey, can't you call Katisha Takesha, call Damola Devon, and call Javen Javelin and give us more?
Mate, listen, when we see the drop next week, I will give you more because I got the tea. I got the tea for you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That's a must then.
Yes,
so
yes.
Next week,
when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Guys, you heard it.
Casey knows how to create the suspense.
Casey is our plug.
That is your new name.
Yeah.
Casey the plug.
Casey the plug.
No, in a bad way. I don't like the plug. Oh my god.
No. It's in a very good way. Yes. Casey the plug. We like it. We're here for it. Cynthia J says, no, it's Kieran is the one who said he was in an 8-year relationship without emotional connection, not Damola. Damola was definitely
Damola had similar. Kieran was 7 years and Damola was 8 years. And then was it that they just grew apart or something?
Yeah,
he was cold as well.
I remember because when we were going through it, you said you didn't like it. You was like, how can you just
wasted somebody's years? Like you wasted their 20s. It was just like no.
I said, how do you know she didn't waste his time? Yeah,
Casey, that ain't the way it went, is it? I bet he wasted her years.
Casey's tight-lipped, you know. She's like, you're not getting nothing out of me till next week.
Next week.
Listen, I don't even want to show my face because you know what? People will be gunning me if I show my face on there because they know.
All right. Well, we will have you back next week, and then you can fill us in. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Casey. And look after yourself as well.
There's a mad delay on this. All right. We're gonna Casey, if you can hear us, she's gone anyway. Yes, Sonia says Damola was 8 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I think we got through the first two.
Yeah.
Kind of into 7 a little.
Yeah, kind of into 7 a little bit. But yeah.
Tomorrow we'll do it all.
We'll do 7 and 8.
And we
will do
what time
Patrick.
did I say? 5.
You said 5.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, we never got to speak about Patrick and his baby. No, we said we did it on the last one. Sorry. Ignore me, I'm tired. All right. Cool.
Yes, yeah. Back to what's the last for you?
Will Smith said, yeah, Casey better be careful. Javan and Damola might try to silence her between now and next week. We are going to need protection for Casey.
Yeah.
Let's get somebody on the house. Sonia says, Katisha needs to find her man in AA meetings, people who are working on themselves. No. Katisha needs to take herself somewhere and work on herself. And she doesn't need to find somebody who is also working on themselves.
I don't even think she doesn't need a man for a little while.
Yeah, just chill out, relax.
Just get that self-esteem up.
Yeah. Like the self-esteem needs to be as solid as the thighs, and then she's in a good place.
I just knew Javan liked pom pom. He got the pom pom, and then he basically went into where's my next fix?
Yes, yeah.
And Katisha weren't cutting it. He just wasn't on it anymore. It's kind of like, nah. He weren't displaying that he was on it properly in the first place.
Yeah. This is what happens. You can't give up the pom pom quickly like that. Last couple of comments. Dammy J says, when did Damola mention the 8-year relationship? We went through their bios and he said it in there.
I think it was in his it was written.
Yeah, it was on the Netflix website. So anyway, Lizzie Beth says, my first time joining your live. Really enjoyed the vibes. We'll be back. Thank you. Lovely to have you. If you could just please hit the like button and also subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then you'll know when we're live again, and then you won't miss them. But it's been a pleasure having you, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Sora says on the official cast presentation. Who else? Imran says Javen was not there for love.
No, vibes.
Yeah. Monami said this live was fun. Thank you. Filled in the void of Labrish. Lovely. Yeah. Okay.
So tomorrow we will be back with the last 2 episodes and the big drama. Okay, and the spectacle. And that will be at 5 p.m. tomorrow, GMT. So 5 p.m. GMT.
So literally the moment you click off from Microsoft Teams or whatever,
immediately
come to us next.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Or if you're on your journey home, just put us on how it is.
And we will end on this.
Go on.
KW said, thank you for another great live. My son passed all of his GCSEs today, so I'm in a good mood.
Yay! Pick up the nephew. Oh,
well done, nephew.
Well
done, nephew. We love to see it.
Oh, that is amazing.
So, yeah, we love that. So big up to your son.
Yes, all the jubilations. Hope you guys are spoiling our nephew. Deserves it. GCSEs are not easy. So that's great news.
Brilliant.
Oh, I love that.
That is amazing. Well, on that note, guys, good night. And we will see you back here tomorrow. For episodes 7 and 8 of Love is Blind UK Season 2.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.